Alright guys, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be talking about probably the best trick or tactic, or whatever you want to call it, that I've ever discovered when it relates to Amazon PPC. I kind of discovered this by chance a long time ago, and the tools that existed back then to actually create and implement this trick were terrible, and you had to do everything manually, and it just took forever, and it was awful. And so what we're going to be talking about mainly in this video is the trick that I like to call the low bid campaign, and we're going to talk about the best, easiest, fastest way to actually go about implementing that trick. And then also we're going to be talking about reverse ASIN X, which is one of the most powerful tools when it comes to PPC, especially when you're just launching. And so what we're going to do is we're going to grab, what we did was just search Dogbed. It's just a random product. We're skipping all the sponsored ads, and we're going to open up the top four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and so we're going to pretend like this is our product. If you just launched a brand new product, then what I generally recommend is just to use the #1 organic ranking product that's most similar to yours as if it was your product. And so we're going to enter this first ASIN, right? This was just the #1. These are the #1 organic ranking folks for Dogbed, and we're going to click add. If they have variations, you can add them. We're going to go to next step, and then what we're going to do is we're going to grab the other 3 here. 1, 2, 3. All right, cool. So now we have all 4, right? The green obviously would represent our product, but if we're just launching, then we can just choose the #1 organic ranking products that's most similar to ours, and then the other 3 organic ranking products after #1. So 1 through 4 organically. We're going to press analyze. And what we see here is a lot of stuff, right? So if this was our product, we're just going to pretend like this is our product. What this tool does is show you all the different keywords that you rank for, right? So we rank first on page 1, #1, for dog beds for large dog clearance. Dog bed, large breed, big dog beds, large breed dog bed, big dog bed, medium-sized dog, XL dog beds for extra large dogs, right? And so what we can see here is that we rank first, second for a lot of this, third, fourth, fifth, for a ton of different words, right? So these are all keywords that we would want to use in our PPC, because even if you rank first for something, you still want to advertise for it, because it helps cement that ranking. Because if people click on your ads, Amazon associates your product being relevant with those words that you're advertising for. It helps really solidify you as page as the position 1. And you just want to make sure that you are always advertising for these keywords that the top guys are kind of ranking for as well. So best friends by Sherry, pup lounge dog bed, luxury dog bed, right? These are words that the average competition, right, the other 3 people are ranking high for, like dog crate cushion. This is perfect. This is one that our competitors are all on average ranking #3 for, but we're not yet ranked for. So this is a perfect word that we would want to advertise on PPC. We can actually sort this by not yet ranked. And so now we would want to make sure that we bid a lot and created a lot of PPC campaigns and a lot of focus for this, right? Dog mats, wicker dog bed pad, ninja dog bed, Animal Planet dog bed, summer dog bed, dog donut, like a million different ways to phrase this stuff. It's unbelievable what the amount of stuff that people actually type into Amazon. And so there's just a million words here, 289 words here for us to go through. So that is kind of the biggest, most powerful tool when it comes to PPC that I think I've ever really found. And so there's just so much here that we want to create campaigns for, like 50 words at a time, between 50 and 100 words at a time. Crate pad, Kirkland dog bed, large dog beds, medium, XL, large dog, bed dog, dog bed, jumbo dog bed, XL. People just phrase things differently. Like a dog bed to me might be like a dog pad to another person, or like a dog donut, or like a dog whatever. So what we're going to do, and this is a really cool feature also, the color results, it shows what you personally, right, or the first product, whether it's your product or the #1 ranking product, it shows you what you rank for. It shows you, people who are on page 1 or rank 1 through 20, all around. It just makes things visually much easier to kind of see places that you could actually improve on and things like that. Like when you are yellow and they're green, then that means that your competition is ranking higher than you. For these keywords, and you don't want that to happen. You want to be ranking higher organically than your competition for everything. And so the main thing that I wanted to talk about, though, for this particular demonstration is what I like to call the low key bid or low keyword bid campaign. So we're going to close this one out. This is what we were using last time. And so for this, basically what this does is it shows you all of your keywords, right? All of your rankings, your competitors' keywords, your competitors' rankings, your competitors' rankings, combined list of all keywords in which your ASIN or your competitor ranks in Amazon's top 100. So these words are absolutely fantastic. Obviously, it even gives you a monthly search volume associated with that. And so we could, talk for hours about how to actually use reverse ASIN X when it comes to your keywords, competitors' keywords, and then your competitors' keywords. Like these are the words that all of the top 4 organically ranking people for a massive search term like dog bed are all ranking for. So you want to be absolutely sure that you have these keywords, especially the ones with the highest monthly search volume. So I would probably filter these, and I would do descending. So now we have the highest keywords, right? 190,000 per month. And so then all of these words, you want to be absolutely sure that you're ranking for. Dog bed, dog beds for large dogs clearance, dog beds for medium dogs, small cat beds, dog bed large. Like some people might be searching for a cat bed and see what they want. Even if you would call it a dog bed, I guarantee you that a lot of people type cat beds and then they end up buying dog beds just because they're like a higher quality product or have better reviews or whatever. Dog steps, dog pools, medium dog crate, lots of different stuff that we would want to make sure that we advertise for. So we would literally take this Excel document, which just would have taken hours in the past to generate, and it's giving it to you as a single click of a button. It's just unbelievably powerful. And we haven't even gotten to what I actually want to talk about yet. But this tool just saves so much time. Before, it used to take, hours, if not longer than that, to actually do what this tool does in just like 30 seconds. And so it's incredible. Okay, enough about that. So what we want to talk about is frequency keyword count. It's a count of how often each individual word appears in both your and your competition's top keyword phrases. So what this means, guys, is these are actually, let's sort by frequency here. We sorted the other one by frequency. So this is the highest appearing single words. And the reason that this is important is because Amazon has this little hack, this trick that I figured out a long time ago that has made me and my students millions and millions of dollars. Is if you run campaigns as broad match with single keywords, right? And we're actually going to do this because I think it makes a lot more sense to kind of do it than just talk about it. We're going to take like the top 50 or so, and like I might do like the top 50 as one campaign and then maybe 50 through 100 as one. You notice that they start to drop off as far as like as far as relevancy when you get too far down the list, just because there isn't like as much in common. But these ones that appear like 339 times, 264 times, like dog, bed, obviously they're the main keywords. So we're going to copy and paste these top 50. We're going to go into Amazon here, and we're going to actually create this campaign because I want to show you guys exactly how to do this. So what we're going to do, we're going to call this low keyword bid dog beds. Daily budget. We're going to set the daily budget like super, super high. And I'll show you guys why we're going to do that in a second. You're not going to spend this much, but make sure that you do this correctly. Like, don't accidentally choose automatic targeting, because we actually had one guy do that, which was obviously not fun. So manual targeting here, ad group name, we're going to say low keyword bid dog bed. And obviously I don't have a dog bed, so we're going to do this one as if it is a dog bed. Just pretend like this is a dog bed. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the default keyword bid to 0.3. And 0.3 is kind of on the low end. I generally like to do 0.34. So many people have learned how to do this because of, my course and things like that, that you always kind of want to be one step ahead of people, right? So if I'm putting 0.3, maybe you put 0.31. If I'm putting 0.34, maybe you put 0.35, or if you're smart, right, maybe you put 0.36 because the other people are putting 0.35. So we're going to put 0.34 here, and we're going to enter keywords, right? And then we're going to literally paste in all of these single word keywords, right? And we're going to set the match type, excuse me, to broad. So we're going to add these keywords. And what we see now is that we have our keyword bid at 34 cents, right? And anywhere that the suggested bid is lower than our keyword bid, we're going to actually lower it. So 2 cents for dogs, because it's a single word, right? So we're going to lower all of these that we can. 0.4, 17, 13. And this is great, right? You like to see these be lower than what you're actually estimating. 22, 25, 5, 28, 4. And if this was a real campaign, I would go back through these and raise them 1 cent. And we're going to talk about that in a separate video. But you always want to be 1 cent higher than what Amazon actually applies for you for suggested bids. And the reason for that is most people are just going to press apply and forget about it, right? But we want to win these auctions for the cheapest possible price. So when they just press apply and forget about it, if you have 23 cents and they have 23 cents, you guys are both going to bid higher. It's going to be a tie, right? You're going to split the auction. But if they just press apply and forget about it and you put 0.24, now you're 1 cent higher than there. So you're going to win the ad auction more often of the time. And you're going to do it at the absolute cheapest price you possibly could, right? If you have $1 and they have 23 cents, you're going to pay like 80 cents or more. But if they have 23 cents and you have 24 cents, you're literally bidding 1 cent higher than them, and you're able to win that auction. So it's a super valuable way that I've kind of figured out. And there's a lot of manual input. Amazon used to allow you to go through here and automatically do it, but apply, like you'd press apply to all, and then you'd raise them all manually by 1 cent. And then you're much more likely to actually win that auction for the cheapest possible price doing that. And so what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to launch this campaign. And the reason that we have such a high budget is because for 25 cents, right, not many people are typing in the word resistant. And so what this does basically is if somebody types in like pink dog bed for extra large dogs in summer with, stain resistant, like some like crazy term, because people type in crazy terms all the time. The only term that is going to show for an ad is something that has just one of those words as a broad match type, right? So you might show for pink, crazy, stain resistant, extra large dog bed in winter, right? And no one else is going to show for that because that's a crazy term. But if you have a single word as broad match, you are going to show. So these are going to show like at night or for the crazy terms. And you're just going to get these small, quick wins. Like this isn't going to make you a millionaire by itself, but it is going to get you a lot of very easy, quick wins and a lot of extremely cheap sales. And the cool part also is you're going to start to index for the actual customer search term, whatever they typed in, right? All of those words as well. So you get free organic index where you start to rank higher organically for free, and you also get extremely low cost sales, which help your sales velocity and obviously your profit margins in the end. So that was a lot of information, right? But the moral of the story, guys, reverse ASIN is extremely powerful. These little columns used to take hours to generate correctly. Now they take minutes, and they're extremely accurate. I always run low keyword bid campaigns like this. A bunch of extremely valuable data in this portion of the columns as well. And then also to win the auction, obviously for the cheapest price, just coming in and auto applying here, and then just changing it literally manually by 1 cent, and we would launch the campaign, guys. And I can't even describe to you how long and how much pain it used to be to do exactly what we just did. It's so much easier now, right? Because when we export this, all of this information is so valuable as well. Running keyword campaigns for the things we're ranking first for, running keyword campaigns for the things other people are ranking first for, like our competition, running keyword campaigns for things that we're not yet ranked for, especially things that we're not yet ranked for that our competition is ranked on page 1 for, right? These are the biggest wins. So there's just so much value to be had from this one tool, and it's extremely cheap, guys. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and let's get to the next.